In the glitzy world of Hollywood, a silent revolution is brewing.
This is Hollywood. Always time to dream, so keep on dreaming.
An unprecedented battle, one that will reshape the very essence of cinema and entertainment as we know it. Studios like Warner Bros. Are predicting to bear the $300 to $500 million loss. As you eagerly await the release of your upcoming season of The House of Dragons, a looming question arises. Will Hollywood triumph in the end, or will the indomitable force of AI seize the spotlight? Without any delay, let's jump into the video. Hollywood writers. Before AI, Hollywood writers were the unsung heroes of the silver screen. Imagine a bustling room filled with typewriters and cigarette smoke where these creative souls prepare script outlines. They were ordinary people with extraordinary imaginations. They crafted plots that transported us to far-off lands. Writers weren't just scribblers, they were conductors of symphonies played out on the pages of scripts. Hollywood writers have always been the maestros, giving us unforgettable characters and moments. These wordsmiths could tap into the human experience, voicing our hopes, dreams, and fears. But these writers faced their fair share of challenges, from tight deadlines to studio interference, lower wages, and recognition. In addition, developing a screenplay from an initial concept to a polished script was a complex and time-consuming process. To create a compelling story, writers had to navigate character development, plot structure, dialogue, and pacing. Although every problem was difficult to resolve, the advent of AI in Hollywood revolutionized the concept of writing. AI in Hollywood. One technology came and changed everything in Hollywood. Everyone called it AI, short for artificial intelligence. At first, directors and producers exchanged puzzled glances, wondering if it would steal their jobs. But it wasn't here to replace anyone. It was here to be a trusty sidekick, a digital assistant with a knack for creativity. AI slipped into the film studios quietly, observing the production chaos. Writers in the beginning became its first companions. With a gentle nudge, AI helped them find inspiration in the vast sea of data. As time passed, AI's influence grew. Special effects teams marveled at its ability to create mind-blowing visuals. AI was the magician behind the curtain, making superheroes fly, dragons breathe fire, and aliens invade Earth with unparalleled realism. But it wasn't just behind the scenes that AI made its mark. In the theaters, AI transformed the cinematic experience. With algorithms that understood individual preferences, it suggested favorite films and shows. Yet it wasn't all smooth sailing. Some skeptics worried that AI would replace human actors and writers. Instead, AI offered a helping hand, enhancing actors' performances with real-time feedback and digital makeovers. As the years rolled by, AI became an indispensable part of the film industry, but slowly, AI and its tools became a weapon against writers. Writers' views on ChatGPT. Some of Hollywood's big players are considering using fancy AI tools to make movie scripts, but guess what? The Scribblers Club isn't cheering. These studios want ChatGPT, that smart computer brain, to cook up scripts, and that's not sitting well with the Writers' Union, who consider ChatGPT a plagiarism machine. The producers and studios are thinking about tossing AI into their script cooking pot, which is happening while the writers are on a never-ending strike. Yep, things are messy in Tinseltown right now. These bigwig studios and streaming champs have been eyeing generative AI like ChatGPT to whip up scripts for any genre. But here's the kicker. Rumors are flying that nearly all the studios want to get cozy with AI script writing and let it do most of the script making heavy lifting.
I've got nothing.
They're talking about having AI do 80% of the work, leaving only 20% for the regular writers to revamp things up. Now here's what's spooking those regular writers. ChatGPT and its AI buddies can chat like real humans. They're so good at it, it's scary. The wordsmiths are worried that these AI chatbots could easily spew a basic script with a nudge, like saying, "Make a cool heist movie based in Moscow." Then they'd bring in real writers but pay them less to give it some extra zing. And there's more. Writers are sweating that any average Joe with zero writing experience could use these AI tools to whip up 100 scripts in a snap. A Hollywood screenwriter, Michelle Amore, worries about ChatGPT messing with her job. She's like, "I don't want some robot taking my place." Let's look at the giants of Hollywood. Studios and production companies. Brace yourselves to meet the big sharks of today's Hollywood. Bigwig Hollywood studios like Disney and Netflix are up to some shady business, while the writers and actors are giving a good fight. Hollywood's wordsmiths and actors are marching on the picket lines to ensure AI doesn't run wild in making our favorite movies and TV shows. They want rules and regulations, and they want them bad. But guess what? Netflix just dropped an ad that's crazier than a plot twist in a thriller. They're offering a whopping $900,000 for an AI product manager. And it's not just Netflix. Disney's sniffing around for AI and machine learning gurus, ready to spend some serious cash. Even Sony's throwing around $160,000 a year for an AI ethics engineer. And don't think Amazon and Apple are sitting this one out. Nope, they're on the hunt for AI hotshots too. So with these studios going all in on AI hiring, the writers and actors stand their ground to ensure AI doesn't hijack the showbiz scene. But what about the victims here? The writers. Ongoing writers' strike. Writers, the creators behind blockbuster hits and tear-jerking dramas, pour their souls into their craft. They penned dialogues that make us laugh.
I can handle it. Handle's my middle name.
Scenes that make us cry, and characters that felt like old friends. Yet their livelihoods were at stake, with AI lurking on the horizon. When the WGA members started their strike on May 2nd, the first strike in the last 15 years against major Hollywood studios, all eyes were on their relentless impact on Hollywood. The rallying cry was simple. The residentials paid to writers for streaming projects lagged far behind traditional broadcast shows and blockbuster movies. But another, quieter demand echoed through the turmoil: the need for a deal with the studios that would regulate the use of material produced using AI. The Writers Guild wasn't alone in grappling with this challenge. Writers stand shoulder to shoulder with each other, united to stop the AI takeover before it wipes them out. In emerging tech, things hardly ever unfold as advertised. And this truth hits some even harder in the world of LLMs. That's a large language model, in case you didn't know. Here's the possibilities ranged from nifty productivity tools to mind-boggling sci-fi magic that could change the very fabric of society. Just as streaming transformed how we consume content, AI was poised to revolutionize how we created it. The stakes are high, and the battle lines are drawn. In uncertainty, these creative warriors know they can't back down. The emotion in the air is palpable. They won't let AI write their story's final act. The rippling effect of writers' strikes is visible in the suspension and delays of TV shows and movies. As of now, the production of movies like Avatar 3 and 4, Deadpool 3, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2 have been suspended. According to the media experts, the Californian economy will take the blow of $3 billion. The fallout of the writers' strike due to the strong presence of AI in the industry has created a storm worldwide. This storm has also raised alarming signals among the actors community, who feel AI will make them outdated by taking away their performing potential as artists. Possible outcomes in the future. The big showdown led by writers will unleash chaos in the entertainment biz. Studios might start throwing recorded late-night shows at us and relying on projects that don't need the people from the guilds. Why? Because these shows and soap operas need scripts on short notice to shoot and release them. Without screenwriters, studios have no option left but to show reruns. If this standoff keeps dragging on, we're talking about a Hollywood shutdown, ladies and gentlemen. But even when this drama ends, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The shows even had to cut their episodes shorter, and renowned shows like Euphoria will be delayed for some time. The writers and actors are fighting for change, and that's the whole reason for this uproar. The industry's deep-rooted issues include paychecks, job security, and AI muscling on showbiz turf. Now, let's talk about exit strategies. There's a chance the studios could blink first to deal with both the writers' and actors' beef. That'd be the quick fix. Another possible strategy is that studios and the writers' unions sit together and prepare guidelines that discuss the regulation of AI script writing and that there won't be a negative impact on the writer's livelihood. In a worst-case scenario, if the directors jump into the ring with actors and writers, it will be a three-ring circus. The DGA doesn't strike often, but it's like a lightning bolt hitting a fireworks factory when they do. So if any of these unions go on strike longer, scripted shows will vanish, and all those flicks we were psyched for might be gone in a time capsule. We'll be stuck watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, CNBC, and NBA. Not exactly a blockbuster night. As we delve deeper into this electrifying clash, one question remains unanswered. Who will win in the end? Hollywood or AI? Fill the comment boxes with your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content.